Konnichiwa. I'm in charge of the Japanese education of the United States of America. Watashi wa namae wa Iwafuchi-zan. Does shimasu. Apparently, the Asian territory hasn't been servicing their languages to the United States of America. These languages include Nia, Hanago, Japanese, Kan, Hokugo, Korean, and Chugoku, Chinese. Sorry, they're actually all on the same page. In the Mina no Nihongo Killcast show. Japanese personnel, they remained completely silent when asked regarding the Japanese Joyo Kanji. Those are the Japanese symbols 2,136 that are used throughout the school systems in Japan, used in the language. They haven't been here in the United States of America actively teaching their languages. That's the end of the story. The United States of America's government, negligent. They don't care if you're learning Japanese, Korean, or Chinese, so long as they're adding to their empire or their kingdom. They'll treat you as slaves and toss you out like you're trash. The United States of America's government, American Gashin Koku, wa Akuma, they don't care. If you're studying Japanese, the Nihonjins, the Japanese personnel, extremely hostile towards your Japanese studies. Really aggressive, increasing their frequency of appearances and the severity of their aggression when they discover you're studying the Japanese symbols. 142 kana syllabary, hiragana and katakana, as well as the 2,136 Japanese Joyo Kanji. The United States of America has failed from time to time again to establish real Japanese universities, to offer the Japanese language to this location. The United States of America has failed to import real Japanese women like Takashi Minami or make the services accessible. Period. That's the end of the story. People, they want to see Takashi Minami. They want to see less of the United States of America's government and their announcements. Because in reality, I've already seen the United States of America speak enough and no one else. That makes the United States of America suspicious. Apparently, the United States of America is utilizing military force to enforce silence, reconstruct the entire situation, and relaunch it as their own story. End of the Monogatari. The United States of America creates problems that were already solved in the past. Electronic vehicles from California, blocked from the Supreme Court by Donald J. Trump. And the United States of America taking hostages for oil. Regardless of how many people were slaughtered in the operations, you have a hostage Japanese professor here who would like to teach real Japanese. And then you have the Japanese personnel. They're not actively servicing the Japanese language. They're just sitting there spamming anime. And the United States of America is taking this junk, all this trash talk from the Nihonjins regarding their Japanese studies. Niyago Kyoiku. Look. The United States of America itself doesn't allow you to put Japanese university or Japanese professor of any of the documents. Instead, they'll take your hostage and wipe the information and tell other people you don't exist. Like you're dead or something. Like you're a zombie. No, they ain't gonna take that brute force and abuse from the United States of America. People in here, they want to learn real Japanese. Nihongo. That's the end of the story. They get tired of seeing the United States of America's trash litter all over the networks and technologies. The United States of America needs to get up and build their own technologies. They don't have specialized schools which allows you to learn the foreign languages, such as Japanese and the Chinese at accelerated rates that they should have right now. It's been over 20 years, and in the hundreds they have been servicing Japanese language over your teaching. Period. And I said teaching real Japanese, not that anime junk. I said real Nihongo. Because people watch Takashi Minami, Japanese people like Takashi Minami, not them cartoon characters. You get tired. Baby. Kawaii, I'm about your night. Oh, tonight, I want to know that it's good. Hey, la 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 la. Yes, I should I ready? Every day, voice, you know what's there. Look, she bad, your nest, go see. Hurry. Then, hurry, root, and the egg, Ichiban, because you know I can remember. Ready to name that more, but never. Moon, Diana, Teshina, yo, Valerie, please. Oh, yo, no, because I'm Chimo. Never, you can't eat a Texeta. Kanji Pen, it's me. She's real Nihongo. Oh, she can real Nihongo. La 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 la. Yes, I see a moment to the butterfly. Get rid of the moment to the joy. La 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 la.
Every day I'll get focused on the fair one. Are you good at that?
Are you? Mix with. In my God, Ichiban, they come to you. I can't remember. But never. Memories later. Right there, but Kiseki that can't go collide. From Japan, it's me. I'll repeat that more. You make me try to get I'm on. She knows she beat at the hoe. She can't kill to out I'm on. Thinking it's me. It's me. Thinking it's me. It's me. Let's read it, Mel. Yeah. Let's read it. Real me now Uncle Killcash show. Only one, never one. So you would expect Japanese learning efficiency, Japanese learning position rates to increase around 49 to 50 times with specialized equipment. You don't have to worry about the Japanese personnel jabbing you throughout your own Japanese studies like they've been doing for the past 20 years. And you don't have to get stabbed by the United States of America's governmental news stations and all they tell them. Speak over and over again, keep your pace, Ichiban no! Could actually focus on your Japanese studies. Now I'm in charge of everything here, and that's the problem. The Japanese people, they're just sitting there role-playing anime characters, not offering real Japanese, and telling people away at the borders of the Japan territory. Personnel from Japan intentionally screwing up other personnel's Japanese studies. Really hostile. And the story. People are trying to get Japanese on like Takashi Minami. They don't have to listen to all that junk. But the Japanese bullies, Japanese, sir, good one. Hey, Satsu-san. Let's cut this thing off. Only one, number one, let's get ready for it. We are SRE.
Don't be shy 誇らしく流されたりしないよゆっくりと咲かせましょう記憶正しく In your face 一番の味方は自分自身みんなもっと美しくあれまっすぐに進みましょうみんな all side we are SIE all side 誰も let's go なぜも Here so you will never be alone 朝日が照らす街と向き合うヒーローいつも何が強さなのか考え続けんのさ悲しいことから目をそらしてじゃなく知らないままに戦いをしないだろう光が差したから闇が生まれる声嘆く日々を越えてさあファイトウェイ立ち上がれ可能性が尽きて崖っぷちでも諦めないほらファイトウェイ変わったのね優しさのかけら胸に抱いて共に行こうどこか遠い場所で涙がこぼれてもまっすぐ駆けつけ We say be alright 「
The United States of America's government, their African electronics, such as phones and computers. The United States of America probably will attempt to normalize calling such phone figures some sort of weapon, so that you can access your relevant free educational tools throughout the networks and technology. To create a reliance upon these physical structures where they can traffic you. You can carry a physical textbook, but you would always have to remember the simple fact that the same textbook could be available on your phone computers, way easier to get access than carrying some book that you just pour water on. With page out, to be honest, that's successful. You could write in a physical book, and it would waste the resource. I would imagine ordering another Nina no Mihamo Killcast show every single time you write it to practice the Japanese language. That would seem really stupid, especially since Japan is not likely to replace the Nina no Mihamo Killcast with Japanese textbooks. You would either pay full price or it would not be shipped in the first place. They don't have to send you the Japanese textbooks because there's no legal obligation to do so. The United States of America didn't enact laws requiring the territories to service their languages to the United States of America pertaining to symbols. To discontinue the Chinese writing magic tricks, the mythology that they spread throughout the United States of America. It should be a well-known fact that you would travel around 495 times slower sitting there writing a Japanese kanji. But you have a Chinese personnel instructing personnel to write when people are trying to learn Japanese for some reason. I don't see any Japanese teachers there. No Japanese personnel in sight. When you try to study Japanese language, I don't see any Japs. That's the end of the story. Where do Japanese people go? God in the segment, ultimate destruction. God's worry, sorrows never ending, endless chaos for an eternity. Welcome to the abyss. Now, Japanese personnel been teaching fake Japanese the whole time. Try to get away from the border so that no one has sex with a Japanese woman. The quarter town where nothing happens. Don't let disguises fool you. Evil is come from everywhere. Destroying all that we believe is good. My mother's ghost still haunts me now. Fortune of and by God. Look, now I will seek to there's no mercy, compassion in the world and place the chaos. For in the end, that is all. Now the universe is broke and lost its voice. Turn your back or not, you have love for it is God in the show. God, ultimate dimension. God's our running, sorrows never ending, endless chaos for an eternity. Welcome to the abyss. Go! 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 Crazy death! waiting for them. Here it comes the transit no more. No! The way he's before. There's no mercy, compassion in the world of face the chaos for in the end. That is all. Now the universe is broken, lost its voice. Turn your back on all you have love for. It is God in the second, ultimate destruction. God's our worry, eternal, never-ending, endless chaos for an eternity. Oh, come to the end, to the abyss. God in the second. God's up. God in the second. Ultimate to battle. God's already eternal, never-ending, endless chaos for an eternity. Oh, come to the end, to the abyss. Yup. Started writing some real Nyongo.